Hi there, this is Margaret and welcome to my YouTube channel Grammar Buzz Learning Made Easy. Hey, thanks for joining me today. In today's video, we will be going through the basics of letter writing and we will be concentrating on formal letters. But before we do that, let us get to know the lesson objectives. And the lesson objectives today aims at helping us to know what is letter writing, know what are the different patterns of letter writing, and also know how to write a formal letter. So without any further ado, let's get setting. So let's begin with my favorite question word, what. So what is a letter? What about it? Well, to put it simply, a letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. It is usually sent to the recipient or the receiver via mail or post in an envelope. So that's all about a letter. A written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper, sent to its receiver via mail or an envelope through post. Well, let me explain this a little further. Supposing a person wants to send a message to another person, then what will he do? He will write the message on a piece of paper. This piece of paper is called a letter. Next, he will put the letter in an envelope with the address of the receiver written on top of it. Then, he will deliver the letter to a post office or the post box. And the post office will next deliver the letter to the receiver. So, can you tell me what is the primary function of a letter now? Well, you're right. The primary function of a letter is communication in written form. And therefore, we write letters to communicate in written form. Hey, here comes our first did you know. Well, did you know that letters can be divided into two types? Yes, letters can be divided into two types: formal letter and informal or friendly letter. So, what is a formal letter? Well, a formal letter is written for official or business purposes to authorities, dignitaries, colleagues, seniors, etc., with a specific objective in mind and not to personal contacts like friends or family members. Formal letter is written in simple language that is easy to read and understand. However, informal or friendly letter is written for personal communication to family or friends, and it is written in a casual tone or language. Well, you see, in our previous video, we have already discussed about informal or friendly letters in details. But in this video, we will try to understand how to write a formal letter. And for that, we need to know the format of writing a formal letter. So let's begin. Well, you see, formal letter writing format requires some specific rules and conventions. Also, the language of the letter should be very professional. The format here will help in relaying the content of the letter in a formal way. So it is time for us to know the format of writing a formal letter. A formal letter must have 8 things in it. Firstly, we start with the sender's or the letter writer's detail. That is the name and the address of the sender. Second is the date. Suppose you're writing the letter on 15th April 2021. You can write it as 15th April 2021. This is the most common format of writing the date. Third is the receiver's details. Here the name and the address of the receiver is given. Fourth, we have the salutation. Well, you might ask, what is a salutation? To put it simply, a salutation is a way of addressing the person to whom we are writing the letter. Or in other words, it can be called the courteous greeting. Generally, we use dear followed by the name of the person. If the name is unknown, we use dear sir or dear madam followed by a comma. Fifth is the subject. The subject usually mentions what the letter is about, so that the reader immediately knows what is the main content of the letter. Sixth is the main body of the letter. Now, the body of the letter is written in paragraphs, where the first paragraph is the introduction, the second paragraph is the main content of the letter, and the third paragraph is the concluding paragraph. The main content has all the necessary details. The paragraph should contain the relevant information behind writing of the letter. Most letters in English are not very long, so keep the information to the essentials and concentrate on organizing it in a clear and logical manner rather than expanding too much. And the concluding paragraph should summarize all the information. Seventh is the subscription or complimentary clause. So what is it? Well, it is simply a courteous leave-taking or conclusion. It basically means goodbye. We use yours faithfully if we don't know the person, and yours sincerely if the person is known to us. Eighth is our signature, which is usually our name and our signature. Here, the designation can also be added if required. Now that we already know about the format of the letter, let us quickly write a sample letter. So, write a letter to the editor of a newspaper mentioning the issue faced by you and your locality members, and which must be highlighted in the newspaper to draw the attention of the concerned authorities. So, let's begin. Well, now let us see how we would write a formal letter following the guidelines that we have just learnt. First, we begin with the sender's details, which in this case is 33 4th Avenue, 5th MG Road, Kolkata 124. This is the sender's address. The second step is to write the date. Let's say it is 19th July 2021. After the date, the third step is to write the receiver's details. Here, we are writing the letter to the editor of a newspaper. So the receiver's details are, let's say, the editor, Times of India, Kolkata 700017, West Bengal. The fourth step is the salutation, which in this case is Dear Sir or Dear Madam followed by a comma. The fifth step is writing the subject of the letter. This letter is about the potholes on the road causing problem. So we can write regarding the bad road conditions. Now comes the most important part of the letter. It is the body or the main content of the letter. As discussed earlier, the body contains three distinct parts: the introduction, the main content, and the conclusion. So we begin with an introduction, and that is, through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the bad condition of the road in our locality. This is the introductory paragraph. The condition of the roads are completely unacceptable. There are countless potholes, making the purpose of roads a big failure. Moreover, things are getting even more difficult during the rainy seasons as the potholes are not visible due to poor drainage system. There is a risk that people might get hurt while driving on the roads with potholes, especially with children who play outside. Even for pedestrians, it has become quite difficult to walk through these roads, and most of the time they are flooded with dirty water. This is our second paragraph. Therefore, I wish to draw attention to the concerned authorities with the help of your newspaper. Hopefully, you will be able to help us in drawing their attention and resolve the matter at the earliest. This is our concluding paragraph. And now the seventh step is the complementary clause. Let us use yours faithfully here as we do not know the editor. And the final step is the name and signature of the person writing the letter. Let us write the name Bob Gonzalez followed by his signature. So finally, our letter is complete after implementing all the 8 steps. Well, now let us look into another sample letter using the same format. So write a letter to your principal asking for a sick leave. Well, first we begin with the sender's detail, which in this case is 33 4th Avenue, 5th MG Road, Kolkata 124. This is the sender's address. The second step is to write the date. Let's say it is 19 July 2021. After the date, the third step is to write the receiver's details. Here we are writing the letter to the principal of your school. So the receiver's details are, let's say, the principal, Apple Valley School, Kolkata 109. The fourth step is the salutation, which in this case is Dear Sir or Madam followed by a comma. The fifth step is writing the subject of the letter. This letter is about the leave application, so we can write application for sick leave. Now comes the most important part of the letter. It is the body or the main content of the letter. So we start with the first paragraph. With due regards, I would like to notify you that my son, Nitish Chawla of class 6B, roll number 7, is unable to attend classes due to his ill health. This is our introductory paragraph. He has been running high fever past 2 days and had to be hospitalized. He is under the constant observation of the doctors. My family members are taking care of him in the hospital for the time being, so we are not in a state to send him to school. This is our second paragraph. Therefore, I request you to please grant my child a leave for 4 days from 20th July to 24th July 2021. I am providing a medical document from the doctor for your reference. This is the concluding paragraph. Step 7 is the complementary clause. Let's use yours sincerely as we know the principle. And the final step is the name and signature of the person sending the letter. Let's say the name is Bob Gonzalez and his signature. So finally, our letter is complete after implementing all the 8 steps. Well, now that we know how to write a formal letter, we will also have to send the letter to the receiver. And how do we do that? Well, for that we must know how to write on an envelope. So let's get started. So we begin with the writing of the sender's address. That is your address at the bottom left-hand side of the envelope. So it will be from Bob Gonsalves, 33 4th Avenue, 5th MG Road, Kolkata 124. The next important part is the receiver's address. We usually write this in the middle of the envelope, and that is to the editor, Times of India, Kolkata 700017, West Bengal. And next we put the stamp that comes on the top right hand side of the envelope. And your letter is ready to be posted. So, now you know what is it? Yes, it is your practice time, as practice makes one perfect. So, practice writing a letter to the editor of the daily newspaper complaining about the construction work on your road in the middle of monsoon season, causing inconvenience to the people of your locality. Yes. Hey, you know what? You have done a fantastic job. Hope this video helped you to understand what is letter and the format of writing a formal letter. If you have any questions at all, you know what to do. Just pop them in the comment box. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. This is Margaret signing off for today. Bye everyone.